I'm going to hit record so we have this recorded. Welcome everybody who's coming to join us tonight. We are so excited to chat with you. I am giving it just a moment because I just shared it over so everybody can get on the call. But yay, I'm so excited to be here to share with you all about this business that has completely changed our life. So we're going to start out with a little bit about, I'm going to pull my slides up. And John, let me know that all looks well from your end. All good? Perfect. All right, welcome you guys to our webinar tonight to learn more about coaching. What is it? How can it work for you? And let us know if you can't hear, can't see any of the above. So we are going to get this thing started. What is Beachbody Coaching? What is this all about? We are, first of all, let me introduce me. My name is Lindsay Weiss. I've been a coach for 6 years. I'm an 11-star diamond, 4-time elite coach with Team Beachbody, and this business has completely changed my entire life. I am a mom. I have twins, as you can see there in that photo. They are 4 years old, 2 little boys, and my husband there in the photo. We are super excited about this. When I first became a coach, let me take you back to the before photo that you're looking at right now. When I first got into health and fitness, I was working in corporate America. I was working a very toxic environment filled job, and it was really challenging to climb the corporate ladder there. I was trying to move to the next level. I have a degree and I wanted to get into management and grow and become a CEO of this company, which is kind of funny. But nothing was happening there. It was such a toxic place. There was no uplifting. There was a lot of struggle. And before I knew it, the company closed their doors and the business was gone. And I was out a job. At the time, I was in a paycheck to paycheck situation when I was working there. And then it turned into no income, which was scary. But at the same time, a little relieving to know that my drive there was an hour to and from each way. So it was a 2-hour commute every day in cold Chicago. I remember so many mornings on cold days where I'd have to get up 2 hours early and drive in because I didn't want anyone angry at me for being late or having any issues. And it was just such a tense, stress-filled, literally had me on anxiety medicine to get through the days. It was pretty intense. At night, I was working on my own health and fitness journey through that time. I was, as you can see here in the before photo with me and my husband, this is when we were dating. We were at a wedding here, and we were overweight, and we were struggling badly. And we were I'm trying to think. I don't think we were engaged yet. We were getting really close to it. And it was time. It was time. I was so sick and tired of it. I was ready to feel better. And I started working on my health and fitness journey, and I lost 70 pounds and 10 jean sizes, and I felt amazing. And at that point, I couldn't help but want to pay this thing forward. I wanted to help more people. That was where I was starting to find my passion lied. All these great things were starting to happen. However, I was still in student loan debt, credit card debt, we were in this paycheck to paycheck situation now under just his income because I had lost my job. Once we were married, we got married and we were just in a really struggling situation with a lot of debt and all this stuff. And I said, I'm going to go back to school and I am going to become a personal trainer. I had been really close to a personal trainer and I really wanted to do that. And that was the only way I felt that I knew how to help other people lose weight. But I also was a little nervous about this situation because that was a lot of hours in a gym. And I had been introduced to Insanity. So I've been, not officially following Insanity, but I was doing the workouts. Like I was given a little copy of it, of a couple of the workouts. I didn't really have the meal plan or the calendar. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was doing it. And I was looking on Facebook, trying to figure out, like, what is this workout I'm doing? Is this real? Like, is this home workout stuff for real? And come to find out that a lady reached out to me, my coach, just like the people have reached out to you through Facebook or some sort of social media. And she talked to me about working on goals and, becoming a coach and what is this all about? And I was just kind of like, whoa, overwhelmed. It was a lot. But what happened was she built a friendship with me, and over time I kept watching her. And she literally had what I was looking for. She had been posting about getting healthy, getting fit, being home with her kids. She had posted about getting paid. Every Thursday I would see these posts pop up on Facebook, and I was like very, very, very skeptical. I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know how she's getting paid. I don't understand how she's home with the kids. And I was newlywed, so I didn't have kids or anything yet. I was just kind of like, is she for real? And all the time I kept watching, and I was so taken back. And I was like, nope, I'm going to go to college. I'm going back to college. I'm going to get another degree. I'm going to get an exercise science degree. I'm going to be a personal trainer. And my husband was like, hold up. You already have a degree, number one, that we are still paying off, number two. And I'd rather you do that Beachbody thing. And I was like, really? And he was like, yes, I'd rather you give that a shot. What's the worst that could possibly happen? And I was like, all right. And from there, I signed up, became a coach. I went all in this business. And I've never looked back to this day. So that is how I became a coach. That's what got me to this point. It was such a cool business that I wanted to show a little bit of an income progression here. So when I first started out, I didn't know what I was doing, and I had just started, figuring this thing out. And the beauty of being a coach is you get trained, you get mentored by us. We'll talk about that a little later, but as you can see, the business grew over time. Over time, it took me building this thing and learning how to build this thing, and income was able to grow through, honestly, through some really interesting, challenging times. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune issue. I found out I was going to battle infertility as I was starting to get this business off the ground. And I was like, wow, I signed up for this thing. I wanted to be a coach. I want to be home. I want to help people in health and fitness while I work on my own personal health and fitness goals. I wanted to kind of have it all. I really did. I wanted to have it all. And I knew that my paycheck to paycheck situation with my husband was not going to cut it. And if we had a family, I probably would have to go back to work. So I went all in with this business. We had the credit card debt, we had the student loan debt, and we were losing the house that my husband had purchased. He bought a house before we got married, and I was not a part of that. I just had moved in as we got married, but it ended up in a short sale situation, and it hurt him, and it put us into a rental situation, and that was not the plan for my life. After months of continuing to work through this business and work on myself and fight infertility, I finally got pregnant with twins, the boys that you saw in the photo prior. I wish I could figure out how to take the photo backwards, but that's okay. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really need to be home. This is going to be different. We need a home. And my, why within this business grew so strong. I wanted to be present with my kids. I still wanted to work on health and fitness. My passion, of course, was helping people get connected to something that could work for them. And this business was a perfect fit for all of that. So here's a progression chart, just to give you a little bit of an idea and where it's taken us. I've been a coach for 6 years now. Income-wise, just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. We moved from Chicago to Arizona about, I think I was 2 or 3 years in, 3 years or 4, something like that. And we were able to purchase a home in Arizona. We're here right now. I'm sitting in the home and it is warm here. It's like 100 out here, which I'm not complaining because I have a pool in my backyard, so I can just go hang out in the sun, something that I dreamed of since I was a little kid. I spent a lot of my summers in San Diego, and I had these big dreams to live out west. And I had bigger dreams to have a chef and have a cleaning lady. Like, I had these big, big, crazy, ridiculous dreams. And it's so crazy that so much of that has come true, come to life, come to reality through hard work and time and just taking the risk of trying out this opportunity. And it's completely changed my life. Our credit cards are all paid off. We have the student loans it says no, but they're actually almost done. Close. But we have savings. I'm home with the kids. I'm what that coach had posted over and over and over, what my coach had been posting the whole time. I am that person now. I am home. I'm with my kids. I get to help people with their health and fitness. It's so crazy cool what this opportunity can do if you decide to take advantage, jump in, become a coach, and start your business online. It's just so cool. So let's talk about Beachbody a little bit. So Beachbody is the #1 company for home fitness. We have the best fitness programs, world-class fitness programs that people know all over, right? You've probably seen them on TV. You've probably seen us on Facebook. You've probably seen us everywhere you could possibly look. As you can see here in this photo, we took over Nashville. This was our coach summit, and that was a huge live workout where we all got to be together and do a workout together. And the cool thing, one of the benefits, I'm going to get into those, but one of the benefits, of course, of this company is that you get customers given to you through the infomercials. So through the TV shows that you're seeing and the infomercial that pop up, when people call in, they are given an assigned coach. And we earn those customers, which is super cool. I don't know any other company that gives you customers. Like, what? It's so cool. So it's such a cool business. We have officially moved into the streaming, where we now have on demand, all workouts ever created, all meal plans, everything, all in one place. Just like Netflix, it's just like the Netflix of fitness. You have the opportunity to use all these programs. These programs are incredible, and they continue to bring out new stuff. So as you know, we're famously known for P90X, Insanity. Originally starting, this company's been around for, I think it's 10 years now. So it's very solid, stable company, which has just been awesome to be a part of for the past 6 years. All right, so we are going to move on. I'm going to introduce you to our special guest tonight. This is one of the Star Diamond coaches on our team. He has an incredible story. I'm going to have him share his story. Are you there, John?
I should be unmuted.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Thank you very much, Lindsay, and thanks for the invite. And once again, thanks for inviting me to this opportunity. So as you can see, there's some pictures of myself, my family, my beautiful wife, and God, actually leading up to my wife, that is the reason why I actually became a Beachbody coach. She had met Lindsay, or Lindsay had met her somehow on a My Fitness app, and they connected, started chatting, and finding out that they both had similar struggles. And she was reaching out, helping her with different meal plans, different things as she was working. And they just became friends. And different times throughout the weeks, I would hear her talk about this Lindsay girl that's helping her on this app and different things. And so that's kind of how I got connected with her, because at that time I was doing P90X. So before that, it's probably a year or so before that, our life got totally flipped upside down. Me and my wife are both registered nurses. We were both kind of trying to live that American dream. We went to college. We were both working full time. We had our oldest son at that point, and we were just kind of the everyday struggling, your bills, paying your student loans, and different aspects of just being a normal American family. And with that also was 2010. My wife had this, unbeknownst to us, diagnosed with this illness called intracranial hypertension. And so what that is her brain either makes too much spinal fluid or it doesn't get rid of it enough. And at the time, we didn't know what was going on. They were giving us names. It's called a pseudotumor. So we didn't know if she had a tumor in her brain. It was kind of mimicking like she was having stroke symptoms. So through this 9-month period, my wife went through 7 brain surgeries. And prior to that, we had already kind of got into the routine of coming home, sitting on the couch, watching TV, and packed on pounds even before that. And so throw on being in the hospital for 9 months, me being stressed, trying to take care of my son, back and forth to the hospital with her, not knowing if this is life or death for my wife. So the stress was definitely piling on. So once we kind of got a little bit through the clearing, she was functioning a little better. The only thing she was really, for her, she wanted to do something for her health. She couldn't control what was going on with her brain, but she was saying to her, she wanted to make sure that she was being healthy as much as she could for our son and for our family. So that's where I had P90X under the TV collecting dust. We had tried it years ago and got through about a month of it and quit. So it was just something clicked, and I was like, I'm going to do it. I got this here. I've tried the gyms. It wasn't really for me. Trying to lug our son there, trying to figure out which classes to take. So that's kind of how I got into that. And so that zipped us up to where my wife met Lindsay, and as she was telling her, I was doing P90X. So that's where me and Lindsay connected, because she had this awesome motivational group on Facebook and asked both of us to join it. My wife told her I was doing P90X. And so I don't know if she saw that Lindsay had maybe put something about P90X or that she had some affiliation with it. But that's where I got in the motivational group. I saw these people that were like-minded. They were motivating each other. They were just an awesome group to be a part of, because when you're at home doing the workout every morning, I press play 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was by myself, but I had this group that I could connect with and share my struggles, share my successes. And in 90 days, I was able to lose 36 pounds. I submitted my results to Beachbody. I went on and did Insanity. And the Ultimate Reset, our detox cleanse. And at the end of that year, I was actually selected to be one of the Beachbody Challenge winners and was given a check for $500 just for getting healthier and fit. So once I continued to see that, I was watching Lindsay, seeing the different things she was able to do, taking these awesome trips. I still remember when she was at the Bahamas, posting all these videos. They were dancing, having a great time. And just like she was saying, this was all from helping people and getting healthy and fit herself. And she was able to do that. So to me, I'm like, well, geez, I'm already doing that now. I'm telling people about P90X, promoting it. So it was like, why not join? That was 5 years ago. I'm still in it, just as excited each day to wake up, do my workouts, help others. And in this 5 years frame, as I said, we only had one son. And my wife was actually told when she was younger that she might not even have any children. So we were kind of like, well, we got a miracle baby. That's all we were going to really be able to have. And then when she had all these brain surgeries, we definitely were like, we're probably just going to have our one son, our golden son, and be done. But God had different things in planned, and I will definitely attest to our clean eating, getting our health back in order, definitely enhance that possibility to have more children. And we welcomed 2 new additions to our family with our middle son and our daughter that just turned 2. So this ride has continued. As I said, it's helped us. For my wife, was not able to go back to work after the brain surgery. Obviously, it was just too much for her. So with the income that I was able to generate part-time, because I still work full-time as a registered nurse, we've been able to keep her home and supplement her income. We've purchased, once we started having more little ones, we had to purchase a bigger vehicle. We were able to pay for cash, paying off another car, paying off credit cards, all with this supplemental income that I was able to do part-time. And for me, like I said, hands down, this is one of the greatest gifts that I've ever been given, this opportunity to join Beachbody. So as I said, every day I couldn't fathom where I would be if my wife and Lindsay never connected.
That is crazy. That's such a cool story. Thank you for sharing. All right, so you can see how cool the ripple effect of this business is, because I saw my coach posting and I got interested in what she was doing. I was super passionate about health and fitness. As you know, I lost weight. I felt amazing. I wanted to share it with the world. I didn't know how. I thought personal training was the thing to do, but she kept talking about this opportunity, being home, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And because I said yes, and because I actually followed the training that you get and did what I was taught to do, and believe me, there's so many skills you're gonna learn. It's almost like going back to school. You're gonna study, you're gonna learn more things and how to do this, so you can confidently get out there and do things like connect with somebody like I did here, and look at what has happened for them and their family. It's so crazy. And this is just one coach on our team. So we want to talk about who can be a coach. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that shake in my hand right there. First of all, anyone can be a coach, any age, any size, anybody. We got a male here on the call with me. I'm a female. I don't know what I just said, but I'm a female. He's a male. He's built a successful business. I have built a successful business. So anyone can be a coach. Anyone who's willing to help other people, who wants to work hard, who wants to be an entrepreneur, because truly at the end of the day, this is you building your own online health and fitness business, helping others achieve goals that they want to achieve while you're working on your own. So real quickly, I just want to talk about what's in my hand there, because this is our continuity product. This is an incredible product. Shakeology right there in my hands is, and the cool thing is our newest flavors just came out. We've got vegan options for those of you who don't do dairy, and the cafe latte is to die for. Can I just say that before I even get into what's in Shakeology? But really quickly, Shakeology is a key component for, oh, he's got a whole bag. I'm out of cafe latte right now. Don't tease me. You're teasing me. Like, you guys, oh my God, to die for. Okay. In Shakeology, you're going to get all 5 to 9 servings of fruits and veggies, which is what intrigued me about it in the first place, because I don't do fruit. I can't really eat fruit. And that was a way for me to get the servings in. It has over 70 superfoods, you guys. 70 superfoods. Just to give you an idea of what that looks like, one of those superfoods called Camu Camu has over 60% vitamin C, more than an orange. And the other thing about Shakeology that's so nice is the soil that it's being grown, all the product, all the superfoods, everything being grown in that soil is good soil. The soil that we deal with right now in the US and in Canada, well, at least in the US, I can speak for the US. We have depleted soil. So we're not getting the nutrition that we need anymore just through fruits and vegetables and things like that. I mean, shoot, even meat, people who eat meat, like you got meat that you have to be really cautious about what you're putting in your body. There's also phytonutrients, adaptogens, pre and probiotics are in Shakeology. Of course, your vitamins are in there, minerals, enzymes. So this plays a huge role in helping you curb cravings, filling nutrient deficient gaps in your body. So don't get this confused with some kind of protein shake. I get that a lot. I have my protein shake over here, and I'm like, no, this is not a protein shake. This is a meal replacement shake that helps fill the nutrient deficient gaps in your body that you are like screaming for the chocolate, or you're screaming for anything in your pantry, right? That is the benefit. And that plays a huge role in helping people when they get started on their health and fitness journey, because we all know that nutrition's like 85, 90% of your results, right? If you don't know, now you know. And the beauty of Beachbody programs is you get a meal plan to go with that's customizable for you and for the clients that you work to help. So moving forward, benefits of a coach. You get to choose the hours you work. You get to work at your own pace. If you want to move fast, you can move fast with this business. If you want to move slow, you can move slow. I'm going to say moving fast is way more fun, but you get to choose the hours. You get to work part-time. You get to decide how many hours you're going to put in. You get to be a part of benefit is holding yourself accountable, having these groups to hold you accountable. I mean, one of the biggest things about coaching, of course, is that we are there as friends and supporters to help people when they're struggling getting through their fitness programs. Something like John, if he was going to the gym and he was kind of like, okay, where do I start? What program? And this is not to knock the gym. Some people just don't know where to start. Some people have people using other equipment and they're like, I think I need to use that, or I don't know what I'm supposed to be eating, or I think I should take that class, but what should I do tomorrow? Or my kid is sick. There's snow on the ground. Like, I can't get to the gym. The benefits of this is that you can hold yourself accountable. You have an online fitness group to check in with, to be a part of, and people get to join that with you. And even better is now we have an app on our phones that you can download where you can track all your progress, as can your potential and future clients. There's no like ceiling on your income. You get to decide how much you want to earn, how much you want to work, you know, how you want to build your business. As you saw, my income it was a very small amount and it grew over time. There is no get rich quick about this thing. There is work involved, but it's passion, purpose-filled work. The starting up costs are low. We're going to talk a little bit more about the rest of this, but the community and the people there is just like nothing like it. Literally, it is like having a second family. So let's talk a little bit about what we are, what we're not. We are not health and fitness experts. We are not salesmen. We are not even at our own health and fitness goals. We are on journeys. That's the beautiful thing. We literally have people from plus size all the way to they're at their 6-pack of abs, but you don't have to be there. I know multiple people that are successful at any level in their fitness. They are just on their journey. We are not social media experts. We are not perfect. We are not extroverts. There are many introverts that are crushing it in this business, and we are not exactly business professionals. When I signed up, I didn't understand social media. I had a degree, but I didn't really know, business all that well. All I knew was I had this passion to help other people. So what we are is we are working on our own goals. We are helping others, sharing what we love, being real, sharing our story, sharing our journey with people, always learning, which is so cool. We have such an incredible opportunity to grow our minds with this business. That has been probably one of the biggest life changers is, being able to do personal development, books that will recommend to you, things that will be uplifting and motivating and, more positive in your life. I know I personally was very negative and struggled with negativity. I'll just speak for myself, and just thinking the world is like rough and things are tough before I was into coaching and seeing that there was really more to life than where I was at the time. And it's so cool. Through even my infertility journey, you guys, like my journey was so tough because I was in a point where I was like, why was I even put on this earth if I can't even have kids? Like, what is my point to be here? And it was that bad. It was really that bad. I had that negative thought going through my head. I was a baby coach. I was brand new to the business. And I was just like, I just don't understand. Like, why is this happening to me? And it's all crazy to be at this point where I'm at today because I'm like, oh, okay, I see. I was meant to help other people. I was meant to be a support system. So because of personal development, because of these books that I started reading, all these things, it was changing my mind, which has been so awesome for us. So let's talk about the different levels. There's different levels as a coach. You've got the loyalty coach, which is AKA known as being a discount customer, VIP type of customer, where you're going to get 25% off all your products. You can share the products with friends and family and receive a 25% commission. And if you share and have 3 people buy or purchase a Shakeology or a challenge pack, you will basically get yours paid for, which is super cool. A part-time coach is someone who is working a little bit more, putting in some more hours, earning a little bit of extra income. And again, you get to decide. So when you sign up tonight, you're going to tell your coach how much you want to earn. I want to earn $50 a week. I just want to earn $100 a month. I think a lot of people get into this with the intention. I didn't even think about money when I got into this. I just wanted to earn the trip. I just wanted to go on the trip, and I loved helping people. Like, I didn't really care about the money, which is funny because we were in such a bad position financially. But I just wanted to go on the trip. I just wanted that perk. That was what was like, yeah, let's go do that. My husband's telling me vacation is not going to happen anytime soon. I'm all for trying to get on that thing. But because of that, because I went all in, number 3 here, the all-in coach, I actually blew my own mind and built an incredible business of just amazing people. We've traveled, I don't even know how many times, multiple times. We've been traveling through different countries, and we have been able to pay off credit cards, as I've talked about. I'm home and I earn an incredible income that blows my own mind all the time. And I'm my own boss. That's the cool part, you know? So again, if you're like, what exactly is it that you're doing? Basically, we are sharing our journey. We're sharing our journey with the products, using our Shakeology, creating results, creating a transformation, working on within our groups with people, helping them to get results. Basically, what that means is you're not an expert. You don't have to be some kind of nutrition or fitness expert. You are just a supportive friend, someone to keep your people accountable. You're helping them get results, right? And what is the biggest challenge? The weekends, things like that. You're there to support them so they get through and get those results that they really want in their own personal health and fitness goals. We're sharing this opportunity with you tonight because we can't help but share this opportunity. It's such an incredible gift once you are like really in here and you've got this community and this family. You're like, wow, this is just the coolest flipping thing I've ever seen in my life. And we consistently are learning. I never, ever, ever thought I'd read another book after college. I don't know about you, John, but I never thought I'd be reading more books. And I read more books now, and I love it. And I'm learning and I'm growing. I've learned social media, although it continues to change on me. I've been able to study and learn so much about social media, and it's such a cool place to connect and meet with more people. Like John, I met his wife on MyFitnessPal. It's crazy. And we have been, I don't even know how many trips we've been on, but we've been together we've been to so many states, so many trips, and we're all going to be in New Orleans here in the next, 50 days or so. It's like coming right around the corner for us. We are going to teach you everything. So that is pretty much what we do. Rewards that come with this thing. Obviously, we've been talking about the trips, the gifts. Beachbody is so, they pay so much attention to detail, you guys. They make you feel like $1 million. They make you feel so special. As you continue to build your business, they send some of the coolest little gifts to you. It has just been such a cool experience coming from somebody who worked the 9-to-5 grind and basically got, kind of yelled at a lot, or I get it was just such an unappreciated situation that I was in, and I was stressed to the max. And here you get recognized for everything. You obviously have the opportunity to earn great income, build a life of freedom. There's these photos below here. This is a retreat that I hosted for my team. We have retreats. They're so awesome. It's like words can't describe. They literally can't describe. Like, they're just amazing. We come together for a long weekend. This was a mansion that I had rented in Scottsdale and hosted about 15 people. As you can see there, we're toasting to all their hard work for the year. And next to that, you see us all in Punta Cana. We just got back from that trip, which was amazing. That was on my dream board forever to go there. And I almost died out of my seat when they announced that we had the opportunity to earn that trip. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. It's just been so awesome. So how is it that we earn income? Well, we have a bunch of ways that you can earn income. So first off, there are commissions, which is basically a retail type of income commission. You earn 25% on all products and 40% on the club membership, which is your Beachbody On Demand, people who decide to sign up for that. However, we also have an incredible challenge pack bundle where I personally focus because it will help them get the full total solution package. They get Shakeology. They get a month's supply. They get to pick the flavor that they want. And we have chocolate, vanilla, cafe latte, as we were talking about. We've got vegan and regular. We've got strawberry, tropical, and greenberry. So there's a lot of options. And might I add, you can make cookies, you can make brownies, you can do things with your Shakeology that are just super yummy. I mean, it's just awesome and it's good for you. There's team cycle bonuses. As you start to build a team, you have the opportunity to earn team cycle bonuses on top of your regular commissions. And then as your team grows and your rank grows, you can earn matching bonuses. Moving forward from that, you can also earn quarterly bonuses. So there is a lot of opportunity here for you to earn income and build a business. Our team, here's another retreat photo. This was another mansion we rented out in Utah. This was in, I think this was Salt Lake City area. That was a really cool event. And then more trips below. Obviously, we love the trips. They're so much fun to be able to travel with your friends. I mean, really, like, how cool is that? We've been in the top 100 for 4 years. And we are such a fun time. You just will love it. A couple of things about what to expect from us. You're going to get all kinds of new ideas all the time, awesome training, mentorship, and support as you build your business. And you get to be a part and plug into team calls where we connect every week online, just like this, and go over new strategies to help you build your business. All right, so we're going to answer the myth of, or the big question, is this a pyramid scheme? And the answer is no. So that's that. I don't know if you want me to explain anything more other than the pyramid scheme is actually illegal. So this is something that you don't have to even think twice about. This is a great opportunity. As you can see here, anyone has the opportunity to earn however much they want based on how they build their business and put in the efforts. Here you can see a little growth chart about Beachbody. You can just see how we've grown as a company. We've been around for 10 years. Yep, that's right, 10 years. And we continue to grow, and we've been such a solid, stable company, something that you can count on, be a part of. We are officially expanding into the United Kingdom this fall. We are only in the US and Canada right now, but we are headed to the UK this fall, which is so exciting. We're already over in the UK. The brand of Beachbody, the programs they get to, they have Beachbody Live, which is the live workout. So if you do go to the gym, if you've heard of PiYo or Quarter Force is just coming out now, Turbo Kick, which is such a fun live workout. Those guys are already teaching over in the UK, but they will get the opportunity to be coaches, and you have the opportunity to be a part of this expansion because it hasn't started yet. It comes later this year. It was just announced. Was it just announced this week? I think it was just announced this week, which is so cool. That's Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and I keep missing one, but United Kingdom as a whole. So just a little slide here to show you a little bit about the key ingredients to help you be a successful coach. Of course, belief in you, belief in the products, knowing anyone can do this. You have so much potential that so much greatness within you don't even realize until you start getting into this and you're like, wow, I could do that. Like through your workouts, through your personal development. A strong why, of course, I talked about that, me being home and trying to be there for my twins. Heck, being able to get through the infertility treatments and the costs of that was a strong why for me a while it started to evolve. And now it's being able to mentor and help other people get this, because this is such an incredible gift. So being coachable is a really good thing too, just learning, and I'm still learning over here myself. we will teach you different ways to build your business via social media. So if you are a small town person and you're like, I know nobody, just so you know, social media is the place to be. There are so many people out there right now. I talk to multiple people a day who want so bad to get healthy, you guys. There's such an obesity epidemic, and we are here to introduce people and help them start a health and fitness journey, which, John, I don't know what would have happened if we didn't connect. That is an interesting question to think about. I always think about that. Like, what if I wouldn't have gotten on Facebook and created that group, and I have so many people that came through that group, and like, we'll teach you all about this and how to do that. And it is an interesting question to really think about, like, what if I didn't? But what if you do? You know what I mean? So Steps is a new coach. We're going to have you sign up. You're going to pick your package. You're going to get a welcome email. You're going to get a phone call with your coach. You're going to go through training, and then you will continue to get support. You are coming into a family, a community of everybody who wants to be supportive, help you. Literally, we are going to give you the blueprint that has helped all of us get to where we are at today in our business. So here's your sign up options. These are your choices to pick from. We do have a really incredible package, a couple actually going on right now, the showcase pack. As you can see here, you get 3 workouts. You get Shakeology samplers, a Shakeology tote bag, guides, product catalogs, and 30 days to try Beachbody On Demand, which is our club membership. The big special right now as well is Beachbody On Demand has a challenge pack in itself that is on special for a limited time, which is so cool. This thing is valued at like $6,000, you guys, okay? Like, holy moly, I wish they had this when we joined, right, John? Like, what? This is so cool. You get access to every single Beachbody program ever created, you guys, from the P90X series all the way to the newest launch coming out here shortly. If you follow me or John, we're both doing the Shift Shop right now. I'm unofficially doing it. He's officially in the test group. My husband's officially in the test group. And that program's coming out July 13th while we're in New Orleans. Whoop, whoop. We got a brand new trainer who's just a gift from God. He's an incredible guy who will empower you through the workouts. Anyways, I'm going to go on and on about that. But you get every single workout and meal plan ever created by Beachbody through this pack. Everything. You get downloadable recipes, meal plans that tie to each workout. You're going to get the 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, PIO, turbo fire, insanity asylum. You're going to get Brazil butt lift. I mean, the everything. And every new program that releases this year, you will also get. This is streaming online for 1 year. So basically, it's like a Netflix of fitness. You're going to get your Shakeology. You're going to get a color-coded portion control container system that is going to basically help you keep your portions under control. So your meal plans will be tied to, you know, how many colors you can have, which will be simpler. So no more counting calories, nothing like that. You're going to get a coach, your coach who invited you to this tonight, to support you and guide you through this whole process, to help you get started on the right foot, to teach you how to run the group via Facebook and through the app that's on your phone where you can track your progress. All of that originally is valued at, well, it's valued at $6,000, but it is originally $199, but right now you can get it for $160. If you opt to sign up with nothing, you can pay $39.95. You can purchase the challenge pack later, and you can get reimbursed for that. However, I highly encourage you to get your hands on the programs and the products, because that is a big piece of what we do. We are being proof the product works. We are working through our journey. We're being able to share what Shakeology, how it's making us feel, how we're how well it tastes, all the good stuff about that. And if you don't have that stuff, it makes it a little bit more challenging. But you can sign up for $39.95 if you choose. All right, I think that's it. Oh, a little bit of coaching costs. Business service fees, you're going to have to pay a $15.95 per month fee for your websites, for all kinds of back office materials, marketing materials, your support staff for IT, all that good stuff. Beachbody does the work for you. We do not have to store or supply, what's the word? We don't have to hold a stock of items. They do that work for us, which is so cool. They ship for you. You don't have to worry about shipping. All you have to worry about is connecting them to your website and helping them find the right package that they choose, and they pick it, and then you'll earn a commission on that package, which could be anywhere from $40 on up to $100, depending on the package. Military, if you're in the military, active duty, or a veteran, or you're a spouse of an active duty military person, you get these monthly fees waived as a thank you for your services. And the club membership is something that you would not have. This is brand new, so brand new. The club membership is your Beachbody On Demand, so you would actually not be paying this per quarter with the Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack, which is so cool. Again, saving money. All of us have paid that per quarter, and now you get it for a full year, and then you just renew it each year. And as it grows, Beachbody, like if you're a Shaun T fan, for example, he's putting out 7 new workouts. June 12th, I think it is. They're calling it Shaun Week. So you're going to get more workouts. They've put tons of bonus workouts on there. I know there's maternity workouts on there. So there's just so much content for you to continue to go on your business and on your journey, because this is a lifestyle journey, you guys. This is like, fitness is not going anywhere. Everybody needs health and fitness, and we're just getting started as a company. So we just want to thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate you taking time. If you have any questions, I can look back and respond to them on the thread. And I want to encourage you to post on the event page under a thread once I make the post, telling me which are you. Are you going to be a coach that does this for a hobby? Are you looking to go all in with this business? Are you looking to just get a discount? Tell me a little bit more about you. Let me know if you have any concerns. I can see real quickly if we have any questions.
Unbeknownst to us.
Ooh, that's loud. Sorry. Let me turn that off. See if we have any questions here. Sorry. Let me turn that off. Yes, it renews for $99. Okay, looks like I'm not seeing many questions, so I am going to hang this thing up. This is recorded. I'll post the recording in case you missed any of this. And please feel free to ask questions in the event page. I will be happy to answer them. And let me know, what are you? Are you number 1, number 2, or number 3? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We hope you guys have an awesome night, and we will see you on the team.